Welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to do the German Civil War. Bavaria is kinda independent, not really, but yeah, and the Spanish Civil War's already started. So, should we get into it? Yep. The year is 1939. Germany is on its last legs. He promised many benefits which haven't happened. A fixed economy, that's not looking too good. He also promised that he'll make the better German Reich by getting rid of the communists and the anti-fascists, which is the opposite, as they're growing by numbers every single day. Even he failed his mission to enter the demilitarized zone, so he's rounding up a force to quickly capture that to try and get the public's appeal. But it might be too late. As Hitler enters the demilitarized zone, he was shot at by the anti-fascists, which immediately revolt up, taking many cities with them. And taking I think they'd like to take this as well. Taking all that, which is basically like a third of Germany. Right when he couldn't get any worse, the communists rose up. Now, communism, Hitler hates communism. So, he's got a plan to target the Communist People's Republic of Germany, then go for the anti-fascists. Anyways, after those two rebelled, Bavaria declared its independence, and the German royal family managed to take over East Prussia, which they immediately established themselves as Prussia. Anyways, the Civil War starts. The German pocket over in Dönhof is immediately taken. The communists take Berlin. Communists take Hanover, Kiel, all but the anti-fascists managed to encircle them in their little pocket. Anyways, the Civil War's going to continue. The communists are just getting pushed back. Keep getting pushed back. Even though they did a good push there, it's not going to be enough because their capital is right there, and if they take it, I think it's over. Well, just like I said, it was over in seconds. Now, the anti-fascists immediately leaned towards democracy, putting a democracy government in, named and the flag. It's the classic tricolour from the Weimar Republic, which, sorry for my pronunciation. But just before they would go in on Bavaria and Prussia, Austria made an alliance. But to Bavaria's surprise, this ain't really an alliance. It's to help Austria get control over Bavaria secretly. Anyways, Spanish Civil War still rages on, but now Germany floods Republican Spain with immediately floods Republican Spain with help, boosting their chance. But Italy is still supporting nationalists, which make it decently hard to push. Right. Italy puts on new reforms and they don't really know what they're doing now because Germany is gone. So they make alliance with Hungary, another fascist nation. Now, Germany was invited to the Allies, but they don't really want to, as the Allies is kind of focused on getting rid of them. So Germany made their own alliance with the Netherlands and Czechoslovakia being oh, sorry. And the alliance is called should I do a union? Yes. Well, that looks kind of good, actually. Called Europa. But the communists in the East hate this. But with the communists being in the German Civil War, it allowed Soviets' influence over Poland, Czechoslovakia, the Baltics, and even France. And of course, Germany itself, which is still going through massive strikes by the communists. Communists rise back up. Ain't looking too good. Germany immediately sends help, but they had a secret plan all along. Boom. They took control of Czechoslovakia, or at least the Czech part, and then they go to the peace treaty and it's chaos. This is what the lands Germany gets, and that's what Slovakia gets. Now, there's another communist nation which immediately joins the Soviets, as there's no other communist nations in Europe just yet. Whereas, with Germany's help, Republican Spain actually manages to fight back really well. While that's happening, Germany sets its sight on Bavaria and Austria, which now Bavaria is now like a puppet of Austria due to Austria's influencing, which they both crumble. Okay, now we got a big democratic Germany that, what does this look like? It's a bit suspicious. Yes, got big democratic Germany that wants to spread democracy, which immediately invites the lowland countries, invites Ireland, Denmark, and Norway. Perfect. Now having a new alliance that is bigger than it needs to be. They don't really care. Germany has is big, democracy is spreading. Well, not really that much, but yeah. Democracy's spreading, everything's going great, but they got a threat. has came. The Soviets have completely become vicious and attacked Poland, being the second. It would be the second Polish-Soviet war, which mainly Poland is crumbling from the Red Army's pressure nearly at the gates of Warsaw. And they take Warsaw, push to Krakow, but get pushed out of Krakow. But they encircle that bit to the mountain line. Now it's just the Danzig corridor. Not wanting Danzig corridor to fall, as it's very useful for Germany, they attack Poland as well. And they do some peace negotiations, leading to them getting most of what they wanted. But now the Soviet Union has completely eaten up Poland. It is now looking to the Baltics. But Prussia bet them to it, as Prussia attacked Lithuania, which didn't go too well. Plot armor. Which didn't go too well for the Lithuanians, as they were pushed back heaps. Till you got a even bigger Prussia, but they don't want to do that. They just want a nice, small bit of land up north that's mostly German. Like that, yeah. Even though they were bit up, they managed to snig and snatch some land from the USSR without them knowing, which angered the USSR, who immediately invaded the Baltic, with Latvia immediately joining them. And the Soviet has grown to size, and the Spanish Civil War is still going on. Jesus. Anyways, here's now, with Germany bordering Prussia, German wants to be reunified, which Prussia decides won't be peaceful. So, Kingdom of Germany quickly comes in, takes Königsberg, takes Memel, gets a nice little bit there, officially reuniting the country. Anyways, now Sweden has joined Europa, which in retaliation Finland is invaded by the Soviets. I can imagine pain they're feeling. And of course, Finland somehow takes Leningrad. Well, it was on the verge to. Imagine. Getting cut up into small pieces, they surrender. Which the Soviets weren't that nice and just took all of it. Now, Germany wanting more allies. Romania, Bulgaria, Turkey joined them. Still going on. Right. Now, France is not want to be a part of this anymore. But before they leave to join Germany, they come back. And you may ask, who comes back? Well, it's simple. Remember how I told you the Soviets' influence? Well, here it comes. That's pretty good. Bad choices, bad choices. The French commune strikes up, which gives the puppets to break away, which they do. So happy that they break away. Finally away from France, using it for tests, using it for like all the bad stuff, slaving them. So they're very happy to be free. Same as Syria. Oh, sorry. And Lebanon. Lebanon. Oh my. I'm just not going to say anything. Lebanon. Oh, it's actually a tough fight, but... Ugh, come on. No, I have to put him back. Here we go. The French commune is everywhere. Oh, literally everywhere. Germany. Oh. Getting some free cities. No. That's right. Germany, seeing the situation, immediately goes into effect and gobble. They just full on take. They take the Maginot and Alsace-Lorraine. Finally, there's a greater Germany. But the war in France isn't over yet. The communists have like one more victory point to get to. Well, 3, but yeah. Oh, wait. The French win. But I don't like communist France, I think. That's good. Yeah, it's very good. French commune. Immediately joining the Soviet Union. Now, Germany is surrounded. But Operation Italy has gone into play. Still! Oh my god. Italy being the only supporter of Spain, it's not going to go well for them if they fall. All the northern cities have already fallen. Italy, do you surrender? We got to switch sides. Oh, they switch sides. Hungary? Yeah. That didn't last long. Now what to do with them? Well, simple. Get Italy back. Get Italy these territories. seize the waterways, so anything bad happens, you got naval supremacy. Make this Italy a bit better, Italy. Make it join your faction and completely remove the thing in the middle. Boom. A nice democratic Italy. Oh, yeah. But now what to do with Hungary? Well, Hungary kind of sucks. Well, sorry to my Hungarian fans, I'm so sorry. They just lose a bit of land and change their government. That's all really happens with Hungary. Yeah. And the French and the Commune Slovakian rebels seized some land. Now, Germany is surrounded. But it's time for the war because I don't want you guys to get bored. So, here we go. The Great European War. Why is no one else joining? Oh. Oh, Belgium. Let's do a nice time lapse for you guys. It's not looking too shabby for Germany's team because they're losing. Oh, yeah, losing. I mean, like, what's Italy gonna do? But, yeah, there we go, it's better. More clean borders. Jesus Christ. Norway's holding it out pretty good. That's pretty cool. Oh! Germany's gambling by putting all of its units in one area. France can take mega advantage of it. Moscow falls. Could this be? Oh no. Oh, Berlin falls. French Commune. Norway strikes back. Italy. Finally, it's over. Jesus. What does their flag look like again? Okay. Just take a little break. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Germany is winning against the Soviet Union. Soviet Union basically killed all of its allies. The French are absolutely murdering Italy. And the French have got a foothold in Germany. Great. But I think the Soviet Union will collapse pretty soon. Oh, that's why. Oh. Major push out of Germany. Oh. France. Oh. Paris. Leon. Nate's breast. France is collapsing. Oh. Well, there goes the Soviet Union. How is the Soviet Union still alive? Oh. Turkey, you just need to, like, take that. Really, that's it. No way they're still alive. No way. Okay. Anyways, let's get a nice border. Yeah. Hopefully I can master a nice border, so let's do this. What's a good border? Divided, no. I think we'll do divided. But I'll shape it up for you guys. No Polish Union. Immediately. That's a pole. And flag. And you guys can skip a bit if you want. Boom. That looks pretty good. And maybe, of course, Germany gets its little prize. Alsace-Lorraine. Gobble. Belgium gets this northern bit, which is absolutely insane, but yeah. France becomes normal again. Britain's with that. Republic in Spain. But it gets divided a bit because, yeah, why not? Soviet Union, what do we do with the Soviet Union? I mean, you know what? Yeah, just let him free. Ukraine. Finland. And just change the government, really. Oh, New York was once New Amsterdam. Why they changed it, I guess. Just like it better that way. Boom. So that's the map. Hope you guys enjoyed the whole video. It might be long. I might cut this into two. I don't really know, but enjoy.